Good morning. I promised this video, and so I better get it made. You might have noticed this garage in the background in a couple other videos, and I want to get it made for you. And if you look right down there in the box, right down there below, you'll see a slideshow about the rebuild of Mom's garage. And today I'm just going to walk around and show you how it turned out here. That's her little dog that walked by. That's Mac. Anyway, in the slideshow you noticed that there were these big masonry columns and that they were in really rough shape. Well, my brother-in-law started this job of adding this storage on the back along this back side here, and so I was looking on, and I got to looking at these columns and what rough shape they were in, and really decided we had to do something. And so I inherited the job. He decided to let me go ahead and finish it, and well, I don't know if that was good or bad, but these columns were, I didn't know what to do with them. I got up on the roof and was looking at them, and they were just in a terrible mess. And I go, well, the only thing to do is to tear them down. And it's a good thing I know the Lord, because I think he gave me the answer. He says, well, why don't you cover them up? And so that's what I did. I framed around them. I took the ram set and put some framing on these things. You can see that in the slideshow, and boxed them in. Some of the detail of the finish work here. And it was just it really turned out well. It doesn't look so well after it's... This is actually a couple of years old, this project. But it's holding up well. And this siding that's on here is this concrete siding. Hardy... No, I don't know. I think it's Hardy board. It's it might be built by them Hardy guys, but anyway, it's concrete siding. You use a little diamond saw to cut it, and then I ripped these cedar bats and put on here, and did this whole exterior. We placed a new garage door on here, and that was Kevin from the garage door store, Boise, did this, and it's really a nice door. It works so much better. The old door was falling apart. Its lifespan had come to an end as well. A nice Anderson screen door we put here. You'll see in that slideshow that there was a kind of a little barn door looking thing here, and it was very inefficient. My mom, she likes to keep some plants in here in the winter time, and so this is a great help. And the other column here, it wasn't as in bad a shape as the other one, but it was getting ready to come down as well. And we've got the situation stabilized for the rest of our lifetimes, I believe. And so this is the shed that my brother-in-law had started on, and he had neglected to really get the roof line the same, and I got that built up to where it's the same as the rest of the building. You know, I know he wasn't done with it, so I'm sure it would have turned out great, but yeah, he had me go ahead and finish it out. And some of the trim is it was really tricky, because it was just not it wasn't typical construction. So some of the paint's starting to crack, and one thing and another, but getting ready for a little maintenance again. Here, this is I guess almost a 4-foot door that they can roll their scooter in. You might have seen the reference to my sister's scooters. That's where her old one's resting. It's been resting in there for a couple of years because she doesn't ride it anymore. But and you might have noticed on the very first slide of that slideshow video that the fascia was torn off on this far side of the house. They'd done that to try to get this integrated into the new shed, and that was kind of a hard thing to finish out as well, and I did get it boxed in. I see this has come loose a little bit, and need to tighten that up and maybe recaulk it. I just had to get a little creative on the finish work. But I know it's only a garage. There's the new fascia clear down that side, and it did overall. It turned out really well. I know some of you have been getting a little tired of me just teaching and preaching on the videos, and since I'm down here doing my ministry work and haven't been really able to get into the woods for a while, I thought I'd show you at least one do-it-yourself project, and this was the do-it-yourself project that I'm able to show you today. These masonry columns, I roofed them the same way that the building itself is roofed, and so they're completely dry inside there. It's a wonderful thing. The wasps and the bees, they were really beginning to like those things as well, and we've got those out of them. Anyway, I appreciate your views, and I hope you are all well. God bless you. If you want to rebuild your garage, please don't call me. I love you, and I hope you're all well. Take care.